Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies attempt to break out the brooms against their first-place division rivals right after this. Number 18 gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Digging in now, Dylan Carlson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Dylan Carlson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Suzuki is there, and he has it for the out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. This guy is one of the great hitters of all time. 300 batting average with 300 home runs. That is a tremendous combo. He's a fun player to watch.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball. Down 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Gorman. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Has a look, now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Arenado, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1 left for the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Lynn starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Now in the box, Suzuki. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
First offering on its way. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Lynn has compiled over 2,100 innings of work in his major league career and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
So digging in now, Patrick Wisdom. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. Down. That's ball 2.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
2-0.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls. 1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Amaya is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
First and second now, 1 man out. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
2-2.
Can't lose ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Into the box now, Michael Bush. He went deep in the contest last night. From the stretch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
So now to the plate, Nico Horner. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Two out, bases loaded. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Jordan Walker, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like
swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that'll hit off the ivy out there. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Edmund.
Stepping in, Tommy Edman, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. A bouncer up the middle, right to him. And there are two away now.
Batting it, the left fielder, Brendan Donovan.
Into the box, Brendan Donovan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, outside. Pull, that's inside.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
In there, 2-1. The set and the 2-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Here's the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Payoff pitch on its way. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Second baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hit on the ground to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate now, Mike Tauchman, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
At the plate, number 18. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. He's set, and the pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, number 27.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Suzuki. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Lynn comes set. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Cubs strand one. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Lance Lynn. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 31, Lynn.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey!
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. He flied out leading off the ball game. Hit on the ground out to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. None out, runners at first and second. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 1-2. Hopped up. Bush has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So one gone here in the St. Louis third. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. The 2-2 lifted in the air to shallow center field. Mastroboni ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in to try it again, Nolan Gorman 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Two down, runners at first and second. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Bouncer to the left side, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Now batting, number 16.
Into the box, Patrick Wisdom, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Carlson is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Miguel Amaya.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. And another foul ball. Runners on first with one down. Bellinger's off and running. Pitch outside, the throw. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second. Three-two pitch. Hard liner to center field. Carlson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Contreras. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Tachman is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Stepping into the box, Jordan Walker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. Ball one. Count 1-0.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in. To the plate now, Tommy Edman. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. The 1-0. Line to the right side. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The left fielder, number 33.
Digging in, Brendan Donovan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. In for a strike. It's 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for him.
He's set. The 2-2. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Michael Bush.
Michael Bush.
Here's the pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
So now to the plate, Rico Horner hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Now to the plate, Miles Mastrobuoni. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next to the Cubs, the left fielder, Mike Tauchman.
The next Cub up, Mike Tauchman. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Lynn steps into his windup, and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Number 18 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 home is in off the plate. One run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. There's a strike. It's 2-1. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Cubs lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Number 31, Lynn.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lance Lynn will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tuchman comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
Striding in once again, Dylan Carlson. A fly out and a single for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Wind up and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. Into the bleachers and gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Nolan Gorman is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 2-0.
No strike.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready once again, Suzuki. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here comes the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting, number 15.
Ready for another shot now. Patrick Wisdom. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail it here 2-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Wilson Contreras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 18, Jordan. Walker.
At the plate, Jordan Walker. He singled his last time up. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Julian Merriweather, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 66, Julian Merriweather.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Hit hard. Foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Hit in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
So striding in, Tommy Edman. No hits to this point. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
Runs up and gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Horner makes the play, and the inning comes to a close. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs 1. Striding into the box, Miguel Amaya. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Pitch on the way. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael Burke.
So in now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Here's the first pitch to him. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nico Horner.
Into the box now, Nico Horner. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Lynn's ready. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Ready now, Brendan Donovan. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The left fielder, Brendan Donovan.
Little is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Luke Little.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fly ball to straightaway left. Tachman is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the pitcher, Lynn.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Lance Lynn. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. And he got him.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Standing in now, Dylan Carlson. Hard hit ball to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 2-1. John King gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
John King.
Digging in once again, Miles Mastrobuoni. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Nick Madrigal will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 1, Nick Madrigal.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right
Now
there,
batting,
3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Man.
At the plate, Mike Tauchman. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Gomes only one of a handful of pro ball players from Brazil. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
King, 28 years old. He was taken in the 10th round back in 2017.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
3-1 to Yan Gomes.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, number 27.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Suzuki. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-0 pitch. Down the third baseline. Foul. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Got 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 2-1.
Your attention, please.
Yency Almonte has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 1, Nick Madrigal.
So striding forward now, Paul Goldschmidt. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Nolan Arenado will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fielded cleanly. One there. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Gorman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The Cubs are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1. They're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. One and 2. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
From the stretch. The 0-1 on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The right fielder, number 18, Jordan Walker.
Digging in, Jordan Walker looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Number 74 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 74.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt, in fact. Our pitchers duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll get through into right as he comes up in the clutch. It's a base hit, and now the runner from 3rd scores to give them a very important insurance run. Standing in, Tommy Edman. He flew out in his last at-bat. 4-1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 3-0 pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another payoff pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Brendan Donovan. First delivery to him on the way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set, the 0-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as decided. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Giovanni Gallegos will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Mason Wynn will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stepping up now, Cody Bellinger. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set and the pitch. Ground ball left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So stepping in, Patrick Wisdom. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Miguel Amaya, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Up top, it's 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-0 on the way. On the ground to third. To second for 1. Back to first, and he throws it away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
Standing in as the potential tying run, Michael Busch, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch on its way.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
From the stretch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Had the green light. 3-1.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Cubs straight. Striding in to start the ninth, Mason Wynn, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Now the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now back, the center fielder, Carlson.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Dylan Carlson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Keenan Thompson enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 71, Keenan Thompson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. Left side, but well fouled.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Here comes the first pitch. Paul Goldschmidt is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Thompson has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring
hit high and deep out there to left center field. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Bellinger brings it in. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Drew Smiley enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. At the plate now, Nolan Gorman. And he'll bounce one on the ground to first. The second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Settling in now, Wilson Contreras. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming, here it is. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. 2 out with a man at first. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Outside, 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping up is the shortstop, Nico Horner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's 1-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Nick Madrigal, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Hit in the air to center field. Carlson is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
The batter, the left fielder.
In now, Mike Tauchman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. This year against right-handed pitching, Tauchman is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 5-1 the final total in today's game.